Hello everyone, myself lecturer Aditya Anil Kushare, Master of Pharmacy in Quality Assurance Techniques. Today we are going to discuss about the experiments from pharmaceutics too. So first of all we are going to discuss about the semi-solid dosage forms. In that the semi-solid dosage forms are mainly meant for external application, for an example ointment, creams, jellies, pastes, poultices, etc. In that we will discuss about the ointments. So ointments, these are the semi-solid preparations meant for external application to the skin or mucous membrane. They usually contain a medicament or medicaments dissolved, suspended or emulsified in an ointment base. Ointment bases, it is that substance or the part of an ointment which serves as a carrier or vehicle for the medicament. While selecting a suitable ointment base, the factors such as the action desired, nature of the medicament to be incorporated and the stability of ointment are to be considered. So we will discuss about the classification of ointment in detail. There are total two classes: therapeutic properties based on penetration and second class which is based on therapeutic uses. So therapeutic properties based on penetration get classified into three types, that is epidermic ointments, endodermic ointments, didermic ointments. According to the layer of skin, all these three types of ointments are get classified. Therapeutic uses, in that first antibiotic ointments, antifungal ointments, anti-inflammatory ointments, antipruritic ointments, astringent ointments, anti-eczematous ointments, keratolytic ointment, counter-irritant ointments, for dandruff treatments, for psoriasis, then parasiticide ointments and protectant ointments. Next we will discuss about the classification of ointment bases. There are total 4 main classes, in that oleaginous base, then absorption base, emulsion base and water soluble base. In oleaginous base, first type is a petrolatum, that is a soft paraffin which is having melting point of 38 degrees Celsius to 56 degrees Celsius. Second one hard paraffin and third liquid paraffin. Absorption bases again get classified into two types, that is non-emulsified bases and second one water in oil emulsion, that is W/O emulsion, in which water is the internal phase while oil acts as the external phase. In non-emulsified bases, it is again of the four types, that is for an example wool fat, wool alcohol, hydrous wool fat, beeswax. Then emulsion bases is of two types. O/W means oil in water emulsion, in which oil acts as the internal phase while water acts as the external phase. And second one, that is W/O emulsion, in which water acts as the internal phase while oil acts as a external phase. Water soluble bases, carbowaxes. Then factors which govern the selection of an ideal base for ointments are, there are total two factors, that are dermatological factors and pharmaceutical factors. In dermatological factor there are again they are of 7 types, that is absorption and penetration, first factor. Second one, that is effect on skin function, then miscibility with skin secretions and serum, then compatibility with the skin secretions, freedom from irritant effect, emollient properties, ease of application and removal. Second, that is pharmaceutical factor, in that it is having the 4 points, that are stability, solvent properties, emulsifying properties and consistency. Then preparation of ointment, in that there are 4 methods, that is trituration method, fusion method, chemical reaction method and fourth one emulsification method. Let's discuss about the additives used in ointment, that are preservatives, methyl paraben or propyl paraben, humectants, that are glycerin, propylene glycol or sorbitol, antioxidants which are used to prevent the oxidative decomposition, chelating agent is used to prevent the catalyzing oxidative degradation of the trace elements. So we know the example of antioxidants, that are BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, or butylated hydroxytoluene, BHT. Then in case of chelating agent, that is the best example is EDTA, means ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, which is the best example of chelating agent, that is also known as the sequestering agent. Recommended containers: the semi-solid preparations are dispensed in the glass or the plastic jars having screw caps with the impermeable liner. They should be stored in the well-closed container so as to prevent the loss of volatile constituents. They can also be supplied in the plastic or the metallic collapsible tubes. Then special labeling instructions in that: store in a cool place for ointment containing low melting point ingredients, and second one, that is for external use only. In next session we will see in detail about the experiments. Experiment number 55. Title of this experiment is to prepare and submit the sulfur ointment BP, that is according to British Pharmacopoeia, 10 gram. Proposition 1. Sulfur is an insoluble solid incorporated by the trituration method in simple ointment. Learning objectives are to understand the type of ointment and to understand the preparation and use of the base. Apparatus required are beaker, measuring cylinder, ointment tile, ointment spatula. Factor calculated as quantity required upon quantity given, that is equal to 10 upon 1000 is equal to 0.01. Prescription RX, this formula is given over here, and this prescription is denoted by this symbol RX. Precipitated sulfur finely sifted 100 gram and simple ointment 900 gram. Type, that is the use, role or the category of the ingredient. Translation means the name of ingredient. Quantity given in imperial system is not given, as we directly have the formula in the metric system, not in the Latin terminology. So quantity given in the metric system, that is to prepare up to 1000 gram, and quantity taken in metric system to prepare up to 10 gram. Precipitated sulfur, that is finely sifted, is used as antibacterial agent, means simply it is preservative. Quantity given is 100 gram, so taken quantity calculated with the help of factor, that is 1 gram. Simple ointment used as a ointment base and emollient. Quantity given is 900 gram, so taken quantity should be 9 gram. Direction: to be used as directed by physician. So we have, this is a sulfur powder which is previously weighed. This is a simple ointment, and this is ointment tile which we have to use for the mixing purpose, and this is the ointment spatula. So now I am going to first of all transfer this sulfur powder onto this ointment tile, or which is also called as ointment slab, and then we are going to add this simple ointment into it, and then we will proceed for leviation, that is proper mixing. I just transferred this simple ointment into this sulfur powder, and now I am proceed for proper mixing of it onto this ointment tile with the help of this ointment spatula, and by this way we will properly mix this sulfur powder into this particular simple ointment, and this method is known as leviation. So we will properly mix this, and after proper mixing of it, now we will going to transfer it into this container, and then we will proceed for labeling part.
So now we will move towards labeling part. So ointment 10 gram. For ABC means name of patient, register number, that is XYZ, which is number given